practicing my bass, so I feel like freestyling for some reason, so I'm gonna see how that go. Uh, 11 o'clock at night, ayy, I might just go and get high, psych. I don't really fuck with that shit, no, ayy. I might just find me a piece of pie. In America, ain't no piece of pie for us colorful. All right, everyone, welcome to Anime Call. Psych, no. What's up, y'all? It's Nicole Lerner. This is Anime Call. My little series going on as I delve into the anime world. And I'm hoping that I can attract some more newbies to join the team, to watch these shows with me. Maybe have like, instead of like an Oprah Winfrey book club, we have like a Nicole Lerner anime watch club or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And we can like watch
Yeah.
shows every month and stuff like that. So yeah, if you in the anime or you want to get into anime or you just want to find some new kind of entertainment to get into, or you just want to flex your anime knowledge because you know all that good shit, then you know, hit me up and follow along with the journey and whatnot. So thank you for muting that Nisho because I don't know what that sound is, but it's a lot. But what I'm gonna have my good friends here is introduce themselves again because the last video is only up on Instagram due to some copyright things because I wasn't paying attention to how many clips I used and whatnot. So so they can remind y'all again, they're gonna tell y'all who they are, what they got going on. Also, if y'all got anything to promote right now, you can go ahead and get that done at the beginning, so we can leave the rest of the time for Killer Kill, also known as the Young Mako Show. But we'll get to that later. Stick, you can go ahead, let everybody know. Oh, I'm so hype about what you got. You
Yeah, man. Stick, as Anime Cole has graciously called me. I've been called for years now. Yeah, man. I live in Richmond, Virginia, and right now I am an inspiring author. I recently released my newest book, Whisper, available on Amazon and Kindle store right now. You can find quick links to it on braxtonbooks.com. And anime has been part of my life since forever. I've always been a nerd. So there you go.
That's what's up. Nisho, what's good? Did you freeze? Did Nisho freeze?
Perfect frozen. Look at him.
Oh man, he glitched out. Let me see if I could like cook him off and then.
Back in.
Yeah, this is Nisho. What's up, Nisho?
Hi, so my Zoom ran. I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's okay. Just hop back in whenever you can.
Alright, so is the meeting information still the same?
Yeah, it's still the same. Well, my thing didn't crash.
I'm good.
That's weird. Like mine just randomly crashed. Like my Zoom runs pretty good on this new computer. But alright, I'm gonna jump back in. I'm gonna see what I can do.
Okay, it's probably just a little technical thing. We be here. Nisho, you're back.
Hey,
I honestly don't know what the hell happened. Like my whole shit crashed for no reason.
That's
So
all
hey.
good, friend. It happens. We were just over here talking about Whisper and how good it is.
the new novel that's out by Braxton Books. What? Oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the part where I'm gonna cut back in, so y'all just missed some spoilers because I'm not including that in the video. But Nisho, let everybody know who you are, what you got going on, and anything that you want to promote. Go ahead and get that out the way with your AOL dial-up system in the background.
Shout out to AOL Dial Up. Shout out to the Tom Stick. Shout out to Avengers like events. I am NishoSoul for those who are just tuning in for the first time. Rapper, producer, graphic artist. One half of a thing that me and Nick may or may not be involved in called the Cone Soul Podcast. Y'all, we'll say that for all the dimension. You know what I mean? But if y'all are curious on my music, I'm on all streaming platforms under NishoSoul. That is NISHOSOUL. My latest project is called Reminders 2. Got a couple people that will feature on the podcast. Just a couple people that I really just know that are amazing in general. So definitely give it a listen. Cop Whisper. Do that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
With my plug.
One of the best books I've read probably in my entire life. It's hard to keep my attention in books. So if I make it past like the first 2 chapters, especially when it comes to like fiction books, it's good. All right. So Kill la Kill. For an overview, for anybody who has no idea what Kill la Kill is, it's a show.
Good start.
Yeah, it's a show.
It's about a young girl on a search to find out who killed her father, murdered her father, cold blood. And her in between her and those answers is a school that is ruled by a certain select of students, that is ruled by one very rich student that actually rules the whole town. And basically it's the whole, friendship and adversity tropes going on and all that good stuff. And everything else in between we're going to talk about.
The way you explained it makes it seem like everything just works out normal. And it doesn't.
The show is far from normal, which is why I fucking love it.
I mean, I'm super glad that you gave me the advice to not go into it expecting it to make sense. Because if I was going in there with a really literal mindset, I would have been like,
It would have turned you off.
probably.
Yeah.
But shockingly, I ended up enjoying it. Had a lot of what the fuck moments. You know what I mean? But I enjoyed it, and I would watch the series again.
Yeah. See, that's a good thing about anime. If you'll know if you like a really good anime if you will watch it.
Yeah.
Because there are some anime where I watched and I liked it, but I wouldn't necessarily watch it again without some reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I feel you. So with the many what the fuck moments I had, the main one being when the dad was dry humping Ryuko when she was asleep.
Wait a minute. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I mean, she got up and like whooped his ass, but like, that part that was my biggest like, what the fuck am I watching?
That's a what the fuck moment is, and I don't even remember that shit. Wait a minute.
It's in there like the first 2 episodes.
What the fuck? Wait a minute.
No, not the first 2. Maybe the 3rd one when she goes to stay at their house for the first time.
What? Mako's pops?
That is weird. That's right. Mako's dad is weird.
No, Mako's dad is a whole perv. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah.
Mako's dad, whole perv.
Yo, fam, I thought she meant like Ryoko's dad. I was like, yo,
Yeah, that's
fam,
what I was saying. I was like,
no.
fuck? I was like, what kind of incestuous shit? But then again, this is anime we're talking about.
yeah, anime don't care about it.
Nah, with the Monkuchotes, I can't pronounce their names. I'm not gonna try.
Let's just say Mako's family for the
Yeah,
sake of
Mako's
video.
family.
Yeah,
So for y'all, what would y'all say was like WTF moments from the show?
Stick, please, because I got one. I'm not ready.
the show was first of all, the show was good. Let me just get that out the way. I guess the turn for me was the whole nudist thing. Because like, okay, I thought I had it. Okay, she's trying to find out who killed her dad, and she's rising up the rank, and everything was working fine. And the teacher was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, nope. And that's like, and the crazy thing is, that's like a third of the way through the series. Mm-hmm. There was still 2/3 of the series left of other crazy crap going on. That, that's the one for me.
Yeah. Yeah. That I was telling Nisho that he remind me of the teacher remind me of a creepy Johnny Rocket. Ain't that was that his name from Pokemon? What's his name, Johnny?
Oh, wait, you mean the wait who?
Rocket Power? Not Rocket Power. Shit, wrong show. Team
Rocket.
Rocket. Team Rocket. Team Rocket.
Hey yo, Johnny Rocket, Rocket Power. Team.
I'm getting my cartoons mixed up. I haven't watched cartoons in a long time.
Nah, it's but yeah, no, that's me.
James.
Oh,
That was that man's name. James.
James.
yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. He does
Like if they tried to turn James into like a real perverted dude, that's what he would be.
that.
That sounds accurate, actually.
What about you, Show?
Okay. So I didn't peep this until I saw a Watch Mojo video about like it's like subtle moments you may have missed in your favorite anime, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And
Yep.
they highlighted the scene where Ragyo and Satsuki were in the sauna shit.
Oh yeah, that one had me like, oh.
That I had to rewatch. I was like, okay.
I didn't have to rewatch
fucked
that.
up.
I actually pressed a little 10-second little thing on that one because
Like,
I was like, oh, we getting
Exactly.
fucked up. Okay.
I was like, I can't be a witness to this.
bruh, there's a lot of that in there. Though.
There's a lot of fuckery in the show, but the thing is like the over the top nature of what made Killer Kill stand out is also fucking brilliant. Like that's the scary part about it because it's like the visuals pop, the story when you streamline it down, it's literally all right. Girl looking for revenge for the person who killed her father.
Mm-hmm.
Chick in power, she wants to take down very badly, but they find they're like very much like the total opposite of each other, but they mesh very well.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrannical mom out of nowhere, like y'all gonna wear some goddamn clothes, y'all gonna like it, and then out of nowhere, yes, you are my daughter. I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. But I was still compelled to watch. That was the weird part about it. Like,
You in. It definitely hooks you in.
that was like the most dope ass face turn. If we're gonna be straight up, that was the most dope face. I was like, what the fuck? Satsuki's a good guy? What the fuck? Like,
Yeah, for all the crazy stuff that went on, and after my 2 little animes that I've watched, I think it's really interesting how they tie in real life shit with the anime, because
oh yeah.
people be having really weird and fucked up relationships with their parents all the time. Like that's a fact.
Yeah.
Or like the whole thing where they when Mako was getting leveled up in the Goku uniforms and they got up into the good life, and then they weren't happy anymore once they had everything they thought they wanted. Like
That was real.
That's one of my favorite episodes, by the way.
what do you say?
That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it.
That whole rise and that whole battle that they had or whatever, that was good. I like that.
It was one of the rare moments you saw Ryuko have regret. You know what I mean? It's like, you're my best friend. I can't do it.
Yeah. Young Mako came out there to save the day, yo.
Ooh, that just made me think of a question.
What's up?
See, that's the thing. I don't know how to divide it because I'm tossing it up between like favorite character and favorite Elite Four member.
Well, we can go there. That was my next question. You gotta ask the favorite.
Like I was debating between favorite character and then favorite Elite Four member. I don't know.
What's your favorite character?
Cool.
Favorite. You said favorite character?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh, y'all already know. For me,
I wonder.
I'm trying to figure. I was online looking for like young Mako stuff. You said
Yo,
little figurine.
You had Mako this whole time as your AP guys fucking goal.
Yo, and I usually don't like those kind of characters, like the super high energy, giddy, just kind of seem kind of vapid, just on the side, kind of supposed to be aloof all the time. But then they really did a good job at making Mako's like true purpose
Yes.
stand out in the show.
What I think it is too,
Yes.
because Mako, even though she did have like this full energy, it wasn't like annoying energy, right?
Hmm.
It was
Right. That's the difference.
from a good place, and she really cared about Ryuko. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't annoying, and I know those characters. And
Shit. Like
Mako wasn't it. She always had the energy was always warranted. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and she wasn't selfish at all, like old girl Fu.
who we're not gonna we're okay, all right, look.
Oh,
that's
stick
all.
it. Wait, stick your sound didn't come through. What you say?
You gonna stop talking about food, man?
It's fed up, goddamn it.
Leave her alone, man.
I'm just saying, if I had to pick a friend between Mako and Fu, I'm going with Mako. I don't know about
Shit,
y'all.
I'm going Mako too. Shit. Like,
Mako bought the snacks. She made sure them snacks went everywhere with her. She wasn't playing. Like,
That's why you like her, because she got the.
I like Mako because she's a true friend, yo.
And she got.
Mako's really a ride or die friend who conveniently has the snacks, but she's a ride or die friend.
You know what I also liked about Mako? When Ryuko was like, go, she was like, all right. Like it wasn't an argument. It wasn't like, no. Like, not until like when stuff really started getting thick. But like
Yeah.
in the beginning when she was like, get out of here, she was like, okay. I was like, yo, that's what's up. Like, how many people can you be like, get out my face, and they just be like, all right, you know?
Very,
Exactly.
It's in a respectful way, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So that's
You
enough
should-
about me and Mako.
I mean, Nick's Mako love could go for the whole episode.
Could.
Yeah.
It's between Ryuko and Sanagayama. The kendo guy in the Elite Four.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Because for some reason, like, his rivalry with Ryuko was like kind of the spark. I was like, ooh, I want to keep watching. Because like they made it more competitive versus like, you know, I'm not letting you get the Lady Sasuke. Like, no, this is my goddamn honor. I'm doing this shit. No, let's go. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he got his ass whooped, but I'm like, I respect that. I'm like, shit, you want to step up, at least step up on your morals, not somebody else's. So,
Yeah.
Did all this research and I forgot her name. It's between Satsuki, because I do like Satsuki. I like
Sasuke the GOAT. Goddamn, she the GOAT.
I'm always a fan of the character of the anti-hero, the vigilante,
Yeah.
that kind of aloof and kind of like a hard ass or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She the GOAT.
The girl who had the other half of the scissor blade. What is her name?
Harame Nui.
Yeah.
Nui.
How do
The
you
blonde, crazy chick.
Dog, when she got introduced to the show, I was like,
I
oh,
was so heated. I was so blown, bro. Like,
She
who
was
the fuck are you?
she was litty from the jump. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I can get with this.
Yeah.
She was,
Oh, hey, sweetheart. What the fuck is happening? Like,
I mean, she popped up on the scene and just started messing stuff up immediately.
With a smile on her face, like she's making
Oh.
cupcakes.
She has annoying.
okay.
She has annoying energy.
Nah,
And that's good because she was like a badass with it.
Uh-huh.
So I think I like her the most. I think.
Okay.
it got to the point where it got really annoying. I'm like, bruh, is she ever gonna get her comeuppance? And she didn't get it until maybe like the last fucking episode. I was like,
Her comeuppance.
But yeah, it gets.
bitch.
Yeah.
Like she never really got like you're defeated until the last episode. I'm like, are you
Oh,
serious?
true.
Like,
Yeah, I like that they held her character out and didn't like let like somebody, you know, destroy her within like the first 1 or 2 episodes she was there. I like that she lasted to the end.
Yeah.
okay,
She was-
I can agree with that.
All right.
I have
So
a question.
Nisha, Huh?
I have a question actually.
what's up?
Okay, and I might be jumping ahead. I don't know if you had this question. So, did anyone see the whole romantic thing between Ryuko and Mako?
No.
Wait, Ryuko and Mako?
Listen,
No.
entire series, I paid attention to the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
episode 1 to the end. And so then when at the end, like, yo, we're on stage, I'm like, oh, okay. Then I missed something in the previous episodes to realize that that's where that was going.
I mean, like the way Mako approached Ryuko felt that way, but the way Ryuko approached Mako was like, "I'm gonna protect you because I feel like you can't do this shit on your own." That was what I got from Ryuko Mako.
I'm gonna say as the resident gay here, I didn't.
All right. There has to be a better way to put that, right?
Shout out to Anime Cool. All inclusive. All inclusive.
But why did she put it up like it was a resume item on her resume? Like, I have years of experience. Like, no, relax. Just get in there. I don't need that. Tell me how you feel.
I was just gonna say I didn't expect it.
You could have just said that. I would have been like, oh, okay, yeah.
What?
I here listing your resume off. Like, what are you doing?
Shout out to the resume.
Yeah. You didn't see it coming either.
Shit.
Huh?
You didn't see it coming?
No, I didn't see it coming either.
That's what I'm saying. I felt like maybe I missed something, but I never got that vibe.
Yeah, they kind of just made Mako come out of nowhere with it.
Yeah, I just think it was weird to do at the end of the series. Because now I feel like they could do more. You know what I'm saying? But then,
Facts.
you know, based off what happens in this show, obviously, she can't because of, you know, the thing's gone.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I don't know. It just felt weird. It just felt weird and out of left field.
Yeah.
I mean, if it got to a point where they were trying to introduce it, it would have felt forced.
Yeah.
Because that's
I could
the thing.
see
It's
that.
like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, fans naturally shit people for whatever reason, but like, if they try to make it canon within the anime, it's like it's gonna feel forced.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they ship Rico and Sasuke a lot. That might.
Oh no!
I figured out they were sisters by the second episode. Because I asked you, Nisha, I was like, are they sisters? And you said no.
I didn't say shit. I was like, watch it.
I was like, these hoes
Yeah.
are sisters.
But watch it is basically
because the build up to how they revealed it was damn good, which is what I gotta give Kill la Kill. It's like the slow burn of how they had some of the elements in the story was amazing. I'm like, okay, all right. I did not expect like Satsuki. So wait, you're the one opposing us. Yes, I am. I want control of all the life fibers. Just I was like, oh shit. Okay, face turn. All right, cool. All right.
Yeah.
It was like that slow burn was just brilliant to me.
Yeah, I like, even though I knew it was coming, I liked the development a lot because the story kept changing so much and did kind of make me second guess my
Right.
what I was thinking. But by the time it happened, I was like, I knew it. I knew they was related. But even then,
it was like, I need my theory confirmed.
even then, it wasn't like completely, all the way there because Rico is made of life fibers, so she's not like a human sister. She's like this weird half hybrid human sister type of situation. Yeah. So with their relationship, in mind, what were some of y'all's or I'll say one because we probably don't have time for some, but what was y'all's kind of favorite character relationship dynamic to watch develop throughout the show?
Now there's a question.
I would say, Ryuko and Senki.
Ryuko and Senki?
Yeah.
Oh, Senki. Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Because, she has to trust, the trust begins early, obviously, with, learning how to use it. And then, as it goes, she learns how to get stronger and stronger and how to unleash more and more of her power. And yeah, they had a good relationship. It's weird, obviously, because it's a piece of clothing, but the way they with everything and the whole ending and how they, how they handle them, I thought that was cool. I mean, there's so many that are good in the show. You know, what I mean? But
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
that's the one that
definitely.
for me.
Yeah, once I got past the clothing kind of just forcibly attaching itself to her, and then the story behind, oh, the less you wear and the more confident you wear are about your skin, the stronger you are as a person. Once I got past all of that stuff, and I reminded myself that this is an anime, Cole.
Mhm. I
But
saw
yeah,
what she did there.
like this is a cartoon. This is no, I mean I don't want to call it a cartoon. I don't want to reduce it to
It is a Japanese interpretation of said cartoon.
There,
yes.
there we
So
go.
like after I got past that, I was able to enjoy it a lot more. But I definitely went on the emotional roller coaster with the whole story. At one point, I was like, "Fuck this show! I can't watch it no more." Then I was like, "But wait, I need to see what happens." But yeah, that the relationship between and then on the comparison with Sasuke and Junecats, how they never was able to
Mm.
develop that like bond.
There's one I didn't catch. Okay.
That it was two different situations.
Hmm.
Because Sincats was a little ratty. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Junecats was this supposed to be superior suit and whatever, and
Yeah.
then but they couldn't get the connection that Ryuko
That
and
Ryuko and Sedkets had.
yeah,
Right.
man. It was...
Okay.
Nisho, what about you? What was your favorite character relationship?
Y'all gonna call me a complete sap for this one, but like I saw like a majority of them, but I was like the fact that Mako and Gamagori were not canon frustrates me. I'm like the tension was there, like the fact that
Oh,
the tension was there. I'm like, y'all clearly like each other. Just make it happen. Like the guy already likes to be spanked, so I'm just like, shit, fuck it. Like his Goku uniform is him in BDSM. I'm just saying, like literally. I'm
Yeah,
like Mako, you got it made. You're
that was
good.
another what the fuck moment right there.
I'm telling you, that whole show is just that they could have just called it WTF.
Yeah,
WTF, kill or kill.
yeah.
I do.
I did think that was the relationship that was going to happen. I didn't want it to happen, but I thought it was going to happen.
I needed it to
I
happen.
didn't-
Damn.
Huh?
How come you didn't want it to happen?
Because when I found out this man was like 20 something years old
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
at school with a
Oh,
bunch of
20
kids,
some year.
I was like, wait, no, this can't happen.
20 some in high school. Look at that.
Again, man. Anime, they don't care for some reason. They just be like, whatever, rock with.
Restrictions apparently go out the window in Japan. It's a whole other conversation to have. But hey, drawn out anime, I guess restrictions are somewhat lifted. So cool. Love it.
Yeah, that
Hey.
part of the anime, it's gonna be hard for me to get used to. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
definitely a little
Hard.
weird. You said it gets dark.
It's if you don't ever learn like the ages, you're usually fine.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as you start learning the ages, like you start doing the math, you're like, and then yeah, things take a dark turn, bro.
It's not so great after that. But yeah, I thought that was going to happen. But I do think it was cool that they kept that kind of protector and you know relationship for them too. He
Yeah,
really was looking out for her, and we can appreciate that because young Mako, she deserves protectors, and she had one in Ryuko, and had one in Ryuko and Ira Gamagori. I really like that name too. That's probably my favorite name on the show. I love his
yeah.
name. Like, if I had a
Gamagori.
dog, I would definitely name my dog that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I ain't having no kids. If I had a bomb plant, like a tree, I
Did
name
you say?
I'm gonna name
yeah.
my plant Gamagori.
Like, this is my Ira Gamagori. I love that
I'm gonna name
name.
my plant Gamma. Fuck with it. Like,
Yeah, so
the sad part is, like, I could low key beat Sonic and Yama because I really got a Kindle stick. Like,
Oh, I was going to say too, like that was one of my. It probably wasn't my favorites, but I liked the competitive thing that him and Ryuko had going on for a long time.
one of
mhm.
my favorite parts of the whole series. That this is like we knew Ryuko's main thing was revenge, clearly, but like this seeing like the sidebar, like, oh wait, there's someone similar to me. Okay, I can see things deviating. I'm still focused on killing Sasuke's ass, but it's like, all right, cool. There's somebody
Man's
in similar nature to me. Cool.
man's blinded himself so that he could fight better and win.
That shit was crazy.
That's a
Like,
different type of competition, right there. That's like,
that was quite literally risk it all. Like literally, like you risk your eyesight, my G.
would you say, Stick?
The fact that it didn't work is worse, though.
That's true.
Can you imagine doing all that work, getting all this stronger, just to get your ass handed to you again?
And then he ended up.
By blonde murderer, mind you.
Did he end up unsewing his eyes or getting new eyes? I don't
Oh
know what
shit!
happened. Man.
I
I know
don't
he
even
ended up.
remember. I think he kept his eyes permanent, from what I remember.
No, huh?
Didn't he keep him blind?
No, he was able to see by the end of the show.
Huh?
Yeah, I swear he was able to see by the end of the show.
My memory failed me.
I could be tripping, but I thought he could see. But
The thing about those two though is like when you have like when you start off a show with like early antagonists, right?
hmm
As you slowly unravel and you realize that they're like minimal antagonists and
yeah,
there's a big antagonist, their level of efficiency and prominence just like diminishes. So I never remember. I don't remember much about them. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. Their storyline started faded as more serious stuff started coming on, and then he had to be devoted.
It's an interesting word. Serious is an interesting word.
Yeah.
Um, odd, interesting. These are words. These are words.
Hey, look, man. All of us ain't fancy with the words. Like
Dog,
the author.
no. And like, serious would have been like, oh, I'm trying to take over the earth. No. It's not as simple as that.
I mean, what else word can I use? Chaotic.
Yeah, that's a better word.
Okay.
That describes Ragio. Shit. Like,
Better word. I'm gonna put clothes on you. Like that's weird, bro. That's not normal. Most people,
nope. Stick brings up a valid point. That's very valid. That shit's like,
you know what I'm
I'll
saying?
cover the world in life fibers. What the fuck are you doing, Rocky? What the hell? Like,
There's some people on Earth, regular people, like yeah, that's fine, okay.
Like cover me with clothes.
Free, free clothes. All right, bet, yeah.
Would
free
y'all-
clothes, but they kind of take over your body.
So
That's semantics.
you said what?
That's semantics.
So with that said, would y'all have wrote the story any differently? Like, would you have made like the big? I don't know what to say now. I can't say
What?
serious.
Are you a bird? Like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to pull the word out of me.
Call.
Yeah. Like, you mean the big reveal?
No, that's not what I mean at all. I mean,
are you trying to say the overarching narrative, or like what? What you mean?
no, that's not what I'm trying to say at all. Like, so the Ragio, the big super villain, but then with the villain came this big this big ball of thread that was trying to take over the world. So if y'all would have wrote the show, would that have been the villain? Would y'all would have made the villain a ball of thread, or would it have been
It,
something else taking care of the world? Maybe like in the form of an actual monster, or
mm,
I don't know. You
I
know,
mean,
what would y'all have done different with the villain thing?
I would have honestly put more to focus on how like it affected Rockio mentally, because it's like it's implied a little bit. It's like, okay, I threw out one of my children to focus on a perfect being. It never happened. Satsuki happened. Then she subsequently decided to do unspeakable things with said perfect being, and then Ryoko turns up, rips her heart out. Hey, you're my child. I just want you to see this. Like, I don't know if you saw his heart beating in your chest, but it's like the proof of your mind. Like, just that little bit of psychology that they only really delved into once, I probably would have like re-explored. It wouldn't have been a big ball of thread. I'm like, no, Ragyo is taking control of all this shit. Like, no, I'm taking domain over this world. I want to see this world remade under my image of this big ass ball thread, supposedly.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I would have really changed about the end. It's like make it more focused with Ragyo's obsession of like, okay, I failed, but I'm not gonna fail the world. Ha ha, boom, thread, done. That's it. But that's what I would have changed. Other than that, just to focus on Ragyo.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think the the big ball of thread is just metaphorical.
Mm-hmm.
It's just supposed to be, because it's like you said earlier, the whole thing. It's like the underlying message is, and I hate to say it because it seems like that, but like the person makes the clothes.
Yeah.
I was just about to bring that up. What?
And that just seems like what it was about. You know what I'm saying? When she first transformed into the thing, she's very uncomfortable with the thing, and I would be too, considering she's or something. And so, like, yeah, but as she gets more comfortable, she's like, the clothes don't define me. I'm the person that defines me. And the thread is supposed to be like a confinement, a shackle of some sort.
Yeah.
So
that was on the line theme too. That was actually pretty fucking brilliant. Like,
so
I think that's what the whole thing with the nudist thing that you don't agree with, Stick. Like the whole nudist thing versus it's like nudism. Like nudism is pretty much being free, being open, closed. We got power, but we're restricted. That was that whole metaphor that was being presented there. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to push with that. But.
No, I think you're right though. I think it's like the two extremes. It's basically like political parties. The nudists are the extreme left. The clothed are the extreme right. And then somewhere in the middle is Ryoko.
Tearing both the motherfuckers up. I did not see it that way. Well played, sir.
Yeah.
Well
For me, I wouldn't have changed anything just because
really?
I'm not too comfortable with the whole anime thing yet. So it's hard for me to pinpoint just yet where something could have been made better or something like that. But I think I'm with you, Nisha. I think digging more into Ragyo's whole situation, because she was a mess.
That is the most apropos description I've heard of Rocky.
She was a poor mess. Like, I would have liked to see more of what, like, I know they did flashbacks into like Sasuke's life and stuff. I would have mind seeing some flashbacks into Ragyo. You know what I'm saying? Like, what about her life made her want to like take over the world with clothes? Like, the
only thing I really pulled was like fashion icon. She was obsessed with like her image and obsessed with like how clothes really have a control on people in a way.
But like, that might have been like have to want to kill people with the clothes. Like, that's
that's the only thing. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's a big step from wanting to control the world with clothes and then wanting to kill people with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I found a big magical ball of thread in the universe, I mean, I know the technical thing was that the ball of thread itself wanted to cover the world and make more. And the ball of thread itself is just another thing. That was a what the for me. Like, wait, so the ball of thread wants to wrap the world, kill the world,
correct?
So it could disperse into the universe and create more little cocoons of thread.
Right.
And I'm like, why can't the ball of thread just unravel and disperse in the universe?
Hashtag anime is weird.
It don't work like that.
Anime is weird. Hashtag.
Yeah, that's why I sh- and like I said, I'm glad you gave me that tip because I would have been thinking real hard about that, like watching the show, you know. And I was like, then why, if they can do that, why would they need Ragio if they can just coat things?
Yeah, I feel like the thread needed a human form, right, to be able to push its agenda, right? So
Ah.
they needed a popular figure, popular, recognizable face. They picked Rodkill. And I think y'all are right. I think like eventually it started with Wolf for Mine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe so yes, Rodkill had to allow it to happen, but I think the Rodkill thoughts are more of the ball of thread thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So that could be it. But who knows? Maybe the creator was just high one day and he decided.
Could
I'm
be.
I'm I'm certain that's how majority of anime ideas come to light. Like they just hit the joint, just hey, bro. But we make a show, right? Yeah, it's clothes related. Okay, a lot of shows are clothes related, but the clothes trying to take over the people, bro. Like just the ball that kept rolling on that shit might have been crazy
That
to get
sounds
the killer
about right.
kill. Like,
About right.
That sounds accurate.
Yeah.
they hit the finest of the strain and was just like, all right, kill a kill. Let's figure it out.
Yeah. I like how too, before we wrap it up too, um
Hmm.
like when they were visiting the other, not visiting, when they were attacking the other
There you
districts.
go. I was about to say, I was like, they did not visit that shit. Like, they did not visit that shit at all.
Sorry, almost U.S. history. The anime.
Oh look, guys, look at this nice.
America, America.
No,
That was a European version of the story.
Yo, America, all right.
But when they went to attack the other districts or whatever, like they
There you
all,
go.
the different districts like represented different kinds of like social systems. You know, like the one I can remember the most is the one where the, I forget that dude's name, but he was kind of like the crazy like pimpish kind of guy.
Tarada, I think.
I think so. And like that was like the, you know, the big capitalist city where money buys everything type shit. And so I thought that was cool that they did that. I meant to write more about that in my notes, but I forgot
Shout,
and I just thought about it.
shout
But
to
yeah, I
him
like that.
subsequently getting his ass kicked. That was just like pure
Yeah, I
karma.
knew
I
he
was
was
like,
going to get his
hey.
ass kicked. It was.
he had a
God,
very punchable face.
you said he had a punchable face.
You know what? I was a big fan of two things, really, really quick. The
Mhm.
anime was amazing. Let's just get out real quick. The fight scenes were dope. Uh,
Ryuko Satsuki,
yeah,
incredible. Let's not undermine that. The fight scene with them like a couple times was amazing.
amazing. I'm not a big fan of. Well, not. I'm not saying I'm not a fan, but I'm not. I haven't really gotten into a bunch of school anime. So
Mhm.
there's like with the dead stuff like that. I don't really get into those two. But this one I like because it had like that ranking system.
Ah.
Something I could get into. It reminded me of how like when you play Mortal Kombat and
Mm,
you get the rise up to, and that's
yeah.
what it. So it was easy for me to grasp onto.
Ah, okay.
Before they, took so many different turns. But before that, yeah,
uh,
Straightforward turn, straightforward turn, straightforward turn. End game.
Nisho,
Rockyo.
what would you say you were a big fan of in the show?
Oh boy. Other than Ryuko's murder spree, which was like hilarity along the way, Ryuko's relationship with Mako kind of humanized her a lot for me, and I really fuck with that. Um, the Elite Four reference, I'm like, they had like, there was some point where they had to watch Pokemon. I'm like, okay, how do we flip the Elite Four and make it even cooler? And I'm like, all right, a bunch of clothes obsessed high school students, perfect. I'm like, That shit is fucking brilliant. So shout to them using Pokemon's the Elite Four. But the dynamic with Ryuko and Mako, the dynamic with Ryuko and Satsuki, Satsuki's face turn on Ragio, like the points that kept me drawn into the series and made me want to watch it to the end. It's like those are the points that really drew me in about the series. It's like subsequent ties that made you want to keep watching.
What about you, Nicole? Would you take away? Would you like the most?
I like the fact that they got to the action right from the beginning. I think that's going to be one of the things. Like, if I know, like, one of the things that's going to pull me in about the future animes I watch. Like, if there's action from the beginning, it's probably got me for at least 2 or 3 episodes.
Gotcha.
You know, I like that part a lot. I like the animation, the flashiness, and all that stuff. And I enjoyed someone, you know, just jumping off a ledge with their creativity and be like, yo, we about to have, like Nisha was saying, somebody got high and was like, yo, we're going to have this world where the students, you know, where the school runs the town. Like, the school controls what you eat, think, and what you breathe. And these students are going to have to like participate in battle royales, and if they're late for school they might die, which, you know what I'm saying, for Sasuke to be such a good person, like, it still doesn't explain the beginning of the episodes. Like, why was she killing students?
Oh, it's a hard not life, man.
Like, that part, when I found out she was a good guy, I was like, wait.
Right.
Why was the little boy strung up to the thing in the beginning like this? Like, no, that was Mako who was strung up like that. The other boy, I think he just got smashed into a wall. I don't remember, but yeah,
people got smashed into a wall.
I didn't get it. But I mean, I guess she had to keep up the front for her mom that she was, you know, doing reckless shit. So, you know, now talk it out. It makes sense, I guess. But yeah,
okay. So I have a question, real quick. Just rating. Just let's circle back. Did we give a rating for Samurai Champloo last time?
No, but that's the last thing on the list.
Ah, okay. I didn't notice
that. So yeah, that's the next thing the last thing is ratings overall. How is 5 Goku stars it being a really great anime, 1 Goku star it being a trash anime.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm still thinking about mine.
I put it a 4 because it honestly is one of the most like visually stunning anime I've seen in a long time. Like, there are anime that I've seen that visually look the same or like better than Kill la Kill, but Kill la Kill is like I instantly know what it is once I see it. Like, I'm like, okay, I see Ryuko, I see Scissor Blade, I'm like, I know it's her. You know what I mean? Story wise, now, would I recommend the full story to somebody to watch? No. Would I recommend off of Ryuko and Satsuki alone to find out the twist? Yes. Complete. Because, like, honestly, Ragyo, like, again, it goes back to, like, my initial point. Like, if they develop Ragyo a little bit more in the end, I'd say top tier anime. Straight up. Well, other than that, 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 Goku stars from Nisho.
I'm gonna go 3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
What?
I don't think that's bad. Like, it equates out to 7 out of 10. It's a really really good anime. I think it's a good anime if you got lucky actually, Cole, because you like the out there stuff, so that kind of worked out for you. I don't think it's you like, oh, hey, you want to get the anime? Watch this. I don't think. But I think if it's something, if you're used to watching and you want like a different story, it hits a bunch of different genres and will connect with you if you like one of those genres. It might hook you enough to let you watch the whole. The animation, I love them. I love the characters. The plot, iffy. Uh, the protagonist thing. But other than that, man, I think yeah, it was super solid. Really good, really good. 3.5.
Yeah. I know I wasn't supposed to be thinking that much into it, but it's just like, could you at least give her like a crop top? Like, instead, you could give her a crop top. You had to give her the whole suspenders
Golf.
covered. And man, it's just that part just I never sat well with me through most of the show, but there will be some episodes where I didn't even pay attention to it honestly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely some issues when I was like, yo, this girl's when she transforms, she's like a teenager. Her titties just be flapping, you know what I'm saying? And the
Yep.
transformation, you know what I'm saying? It's just mad weird.
Yeah, it's it's common.
It's common in the anime world.
Yeah.
The majority anime because of Japan's age slash consent laws. Like it's a very messy mix up in Japan. It's almost it's just a very messy mix up between production and actual consent laws.
Yeah,
I
the
guess.
women's physics are different in Japanese cartoons.
Are they?
Uh-huh.
Shout out to uncensored anime. I will, yeah. Shout out to uncensored anime that don't follow restrictions. Y'all sick motherfuckers. Like,
Are they not as prudish as we are about, you know?
Oh, about putting stuff in their cartoons? Oh, fam, what? You just watched a show with a 15-year-old in
I mean,
suspense,
I don't know how deep it gets, man.
bruh. It gets worse. And that was an action. That was an action anime.
Oh God.
Imagine when it's something worse. A love anime.
okay, look. Here's Kill la Kill. Here's the shit that's off the Richter scale, and here's shit that's way under the Richter scale.
You know, yeah. It just depends, bro.
It just depends on what spectrum you want to go to.
Once you get enough into the, once you get enough under your belt, you won't even notice it no more.
Mm.
You got to out of your mind, bro. You have to age them up or something. At that point,
Oh boy.
they start doing math. You like, yo, this is a 50-year-old dude. Like, what's going on? You got it, man. You drive yourself.
Well, with all
We'll
this
see, man.
insight, with all this insightful information in mind, Nick, what is the next anime you're curious?
Before
What's
that,
third?
though, actually, you already kind of answered the question, so never mind.
What was the question?
What?
It was going to be would y'all recommend it, but y'all already answered that within the rating thing. So,
Oh,
4 out of 5, yes.
yeah, definitely go watch that.
And you'll be scarred for life like Nick Core.
But come out with a new favorite character, so there's that.
I did, because I am addicted to manga.
didn't know.
I think the next
Wait.
one on my list was Space Dandy.
Ooh, okay. Now that's one I might have to actually watch because, like, I've seen spurts of it. I just wasn't like pulled in enough for like the whole story. So that might actually be a decent watch.
Or was it? I don't. Which one was the one that was similar to Cowboy Bebop? Was that Space Dandy?
It
Well,
was either Dandy or Champloo.
Well, technically, they're all made by the same dude.
Oh, for real? Well, then I
Or-
think it was Space Dandy because I remember it was something about a space, and I think
I
it
was
was
gonna
Space
say
Dandy.
Michiko and Hachin was like completely on Earth, so that
Michiko
wouldn't count.
And, woo-hoo-hoo. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Shout out the Women's Center in the name. It's actually like focusing on the story, not physical creatures. But yeah,
At least she's a grown woman.
no Michiko. Yeah, I'm the
Well, that's
Yeah.
good. I'm glad to be watching something with a grown adult in it.
Shout out to single motherhood representation in anime.
Hey, that's what's up. That's
Yeah, I
what's
mean,
up.
she's a criminal, but yeah.
All right. Well, y'all cool with Space Dandy? Huh?
I'm cool. I watched the series.
I had something to binge, so yes. Like,
All right.
I'll probably have to
So-
refresh.
Y'all heard it here. The next one on the list is Space Dandy. Also, what I wanted to announce, but I wanted to say to the end, is that I am going to be doing like a weekly catch up of what I'm watching. on Sundays. So,
Hey.
cause if I don't give myself homework, I won't do it. So the weekly catch up is going to be, my what I summarize for the week of what I watched. So,
Okay.
Space Dandy, what month are we in? August. We're in the
August,
middle
yep.
of August. So yeah. So every Sunday, look out for that. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And then the next time in about a month, you'll see me with these guys again, and we gonna be discussing Space Dandy, and I'm super
I'm not,
excited.
I'm not ready.
It's
Come on,
probably
bro.
gonna be, not is it wilder than Kill a Kill?
I honestly can't say because I haven't seen the full series. So.
Oh, okay.
So it's not wilder than Kill Kill. If you once you get through the whole series, they'll make you think though.
Mm, okay, I got something to look forward to. All right.
Okay.
When you get to the end, you'll be like, oh, that was what they were doing. So
I'm with the
that, that's
shits.
that's my not spoiling, my foreshadow.
Okay. Okay.
You whisper, if you will. All right.
Ooh, look at you.
Aha.
Wordsmith. Haha. Anyway.
Hey, one more thing.
Yeah.
There's someone on this thing that we do, right?
uh,
Who has a song
uh.
named Ryoko, right?
Sick, fuck you.
Ah.
Well
And
played, fuck you.
this person refuses to put it on any streaming site. I don't know why this
It
person.
is because, okay, so let me give a quick spoiler to the folks at home.
Oh,
So,
you know who it is. Oh, okay.
yes, as the person who may know who it is. So, no, seriously. So, the like certain stores will not allow you to put certain songs up if you don't list out all the information in the cover art.
Hmm.
The original cover art is just the song title, not produced by Arcade, rap by NishoSoul. Like we have to add all that shit in and I have to track down Arcade, which is a already difficult task. So it will be there soon. I just don't know when in the near future. So it's gonna be up there. That's the only thing.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to it, dog.
Look at Jay.
Yo.
No, trust me. I want to know it out there too. It's just getting that logistic part straight.
Yeah, that song hit different after I realized what the reference was about. So
God damn it, I feel like we.
the song's fire. You probably got a few extra plays off of me from that song after I started watching Kill a Kill.
Shout to you. But I'll keep that in mind. I might have to actually throw it up for one time on the streaming platforms. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. So with that
It's
said, oh, what did you about to say?
oh no, like the producer Arcade. Like it's funny because after I wrote the song, he was like, "Bro, I never watched Kill la Kill, but I heard you rap about it. Now I'm gonna watch it." I was like, "Let's go."
That's what's
It's
up.
like years ago. Let's go. Let's get it.
It's that organic stuff right there. All right. All right, y'all. So thank you for staying plugged in, staying tuned in this long. This has been Anime Cole with the homie. You know, I'm not sure what he's going by these days. Brandon Braxton, also known as Stick. Stick, also known as Brandon Braxton. Go cop his book, Whisper. You know, it's really good. Uh, Really good. Like, if I say a book is good, you know it's good. And shout out to the homie Nisho, young Ryuko out here. You know, you said you feel like Ryuko, so
He did. He actually does say that.
Okay.
he got that
See,
Ryuko energy.
intersectionality in my raps. Haha.
Yes, we love it. We love it. So until next time, peace. Wait, that was kind of not. That look right.
What?
A peace sign, but you can only see the edges of my fingers. So I come
Doing?
back here.
There we go. It looked inappropriate otherwise.
It did. All right, man. I'm gonna stop recording.